which gets diverted from the main road, it's in a very bad shape. There is no road. You need a very good road. Now there are students must be going to the school. Ladies must be going for, marketing. Senior citizen. It is difficult. And during rainy season, it must be more difficult. So I believe that once he gets an opportunity as an MLA of NCP, he will first take up this role. Dr. George, you have to first take up this role, which is in a very bad shape. So there are many issues, small issues. And once you address such issues, then people, they stand by you. And that way also NCP always stood by Northeast. You talk about Manipur or the other states of Northeast. People have accepted the leadership of Honorable Sharad Pawar. And that is why they have given many a time, many MLAs were elected from different states and different assembly constituencies of different states. In Meghalaya initially, we were part of the government also. So, people when you talk about Manipur, the airport which you have, that airport it has now become an international airport. The Imphal airport is made international airport during NCP tenure, UPA government tenure, when our national leader Praful Patel was Civil Aviation Minister of NCP. Honorable Sharad Pawar was Agriculture Minister and Honorable Praful Patel was Civil Aviation Minister. That time, this Imphal airport was not given a status of international airport, but he converted. It is NCP leader. And when Praful Patel was Heavy Industry Minister, that time in Nagaland, there was an issue of factories. That also was solved. So the youth of Nagaland could get employment there. So we believe in reform, we believe in development. So all these things you have to take it to the voters, explain them, you make your own local manifesto, talk to voters since the voters are limited here, and I am confident that the result will be in the favor of NCP, in the favor of Dr. George. There has to be a strategy plan for the day of election, Dr. George. You're contesting for the first time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You have NGO, you're working with the NGO, you have your own social platform, you're involving local people, and you're carrying out the work in this Psychot Assembly constituency. But election strategy is different. You have to see that this coming 2-3 days are very crucial for you. You have to plan it. You have to dedicate duties, assign duties to different people. And those assign responsibility to different groups or different individuals, they should look into their duties. If they do their duties properly, then your elections become easy. Your voter slip should reach every house, your name should reach every house. That way the election commission has sending the voter slip to every house from this thing. But you can also add your name and symbol and with your local manifesto, and it should go to every house. Your polling agent, your dummy booth outside the polling agent, a group of people, your vehicles, to take the voters, senior citizen to the polling station. All this, who will do? It is the cadre, it is the workers, it is our office bearers of NCP. And that is why we built the organization over the period. See, once your organization is strong, so this organization is helpful when we face the election. Whether it is local self-government election, or it is assembly election, or it is Lok Sabha election. So with this, I conclude the points which I wanted to, the talk which I wanted to have with the workers, the cadre of NCP. See, when you talk about party, so party is not the object. The group of, what is party? Party is a group of workers, group of people. When they come together, that is the party. Today, here at Saikot Assembly Constituency, the cadres which are sitting, that means the NCP of Saikot is sitting in front of me. You are the party. So friends, the cadre, they play a very important role. The cadre is supposed to be the strength of every party. Every party, the cadre, the workers, the office bearers are the strength. So if you take it seriously, it's not only the Dr. George. Every cadre, every worker, every office bearer, you have to feel that you are the candidate. You are Dr. George. You are the candidate. Once you take it to your heart, once you decide that no, it's not Dr. George who's contesting, it is you who's contesting. And whatever responsibility is assigned to you by the candidate or your office bearer group of your election committee, your assembly election committee, whatever duties they give, that you will do it very sincerely. Thank you very much.
Lâm cái qua cô nên NCP cái đàn họ thì không là đấy một là chủ này cũng ta ai sẽ làm thì mình tham gia chúng ta chỉ bảo thôi về đây cũng bị đấy tôi thì pha nó lại chạy đây được cái này so sir as we have as after this program we will arrange a lunch nên là cha kibungin chúng cái chuyện tiếng lên lâm cái họ thì lunch sa kibungin chỉ là cái main program ki ban ba tan tin tôi thì phát chạy trong nhìn tin in order to conclude arrival or reception program.
I am very much thankful to Sri Narendra Verma ji, NCP National Secretary and Spokesperson, Observer in charge North States, Sri S. Kozai Singh ji, NCP Manipur State President, and other leaders who accompanied our leaders. On this occasion, when you visited 59 Cycle constituency, our workers here are in euphoria. They are looking forward with your arrival here, we will have a worker meeting come, public meeting today at 11 a.m. And I request respected Sir Narendra Vermaji to address our gathering. And today in 59 Cycle constituency, when I filed right to information against the sitting MLA Congress who ruled for 30 years, the Deputy Commissioner Office DRT has not responded so far. This is how badly the Congress is ruling this part of the constituency. And the BJP is taboo to this constituency. Hundreds and thousands and lakhs of people of the hill area in Manipur are against BJP. We are fighting against the BJP, and we are fighting against the party who played a communal role in Manipur. So when we pick up a party called Nationalist Congress Party, everyone was happy because we are secular and democratic party. Now the time has come that there should be a secular and democratic principles and agenda be among the people in 59 Cycle constituency. I am only the candidate in 59 Cycle constituency in the history that who visited all the villages personally. I am not proud of visiting all the villages, but my purpose for visiting all the villages was to tell all the village chiefs that we must stand united. We must bring changes in 59 Cycle constituency. And then your NCP candidate has fulfilled people's aspiration. We have set an example even before the election result is out. Women and children, the poor and the needy peoples, their due share, a scheme, a government entitlement due for them should be given to them. The rich and the poor, the gaps should be removed. So I appeal to everyone in 59 Cycle constituency to stay united this time and to fight for to bring shine to the darkness. So that is why we call it Shining Cycle. Cycle must shine in 2022 and beyond. I have said what is called Vision 2022 and beyond. This is our local manifesto. In this manifesto, we have promised the people that we will start up skill development training center in every needed villages where unemployed people will be trained of making the various job-oriented programs, and we will make them start up their own entrepreneurship. That is how we will develop Cycle constituency. Now in the past 30 years, we have already witnessed how corruption is playing and people have not received their due share, and now the time has come. With NCP together, we will remove corruption in 59. We are supported by the farmers, and I was arrested for defending the farmers. Now 21,000 strong farmers in 59 Cycle constituency are ready to vote for NCP. The women's group, the self-help group have declared their support to us today. 59 Cycle constituency is the only constituency in Manipur where all the communities are living together. And we will ensure Cycle constituency is a garden and all the plant must be given water equally. No minority, no majority, everyone should be treated equally and every community should get their due share. This is called equal development. My dear brother and sister, time has come. Now is 2022. Highly changing. Our kids have started using smartphone. They have directly and instantly connected with the London and New York. We can't cheat the people anymore. We have to bring good governance. We have to give development to the hill area, to the people who need. And water supply system is long overdue in many parts of our villages. Our women have gone to 4 kilometers to get water. And I have visited all the 340 villages personally. And what I have seen is only 10% have got government property in all the villages. This is surprising. It is like in India, we have MLA in every constituency except 59 cycle constituency. And March 10 comes, we will have for the first time a public representative in 59 cycle constituency. NCP stands for the people. NCP stands for equal development. NCP stands for real development and real progress. NCP is a democratic and secular party which we are looking forward to in the last 30 years. So people now realize that change and reform must be there. Thank you very much.
security family. Oh, yung nagsiwa, naging security family.
Lipi bonsa ni tau tau ke. Zeni ani kau hitin aman han hujai tin aman han la zau ti nga hile zeni lin na ki bonsa ko ni be mo ke.
Sunagalang sa tingsu ari-arilan.
Ilam din. Thank you.
Kaya tanong sa hotel people.
Sa điều này mấy người đây đi mục tiêu này là chúng quân sẽ hơn cái hiện na dẫn học program này chỉ cái hơn cái là thôiวันนี้มุชิมเราไปวันนี้อาโซนnàyนู้นต้องการสะสมดีอีปัจจัยมาพูดนะที่ตั้งเงินนะจีจนขัดไปจนกษัตริย์มาการลุงละจิมิกษัตริย์พูดจีสุดเองไงดูนะที่ตั้งที่ฮิตุนี่จงกระทั่งมุสากิดูวินนะจีจนปัจจัยเราปีนั้นดิ่งจีสกิโอเต้ฝักแบงเทจันนี่เบดิวปัจจัยปัจจัยละHello, Jake.
Sao đi tim bỏ 最难。 wa gunhang ti lan sa hau ki chunga ki pa thu se ve
secularism da mukyo muk yumham bo ga se bi bade magi ning dharma do ninja sno unna bak amaga tolerant poina ga dabne amana amagi dharma da namat pe adi amana amagi dharma da namat pe adi hai ba leiba adu mo mafam nei ipalda mai dei na kare na namda tai chinga koi chimi chil rau si nei na tai adu bu chimi chil rau si ki barak da su kaya ma khai dui ade koi ba sel apte nu khina da di kamai dong lei bi na dui no khulna ba su hada da lei ga dui koi bo apunga dharma amato ibe je koi mioi ba jati je machi ba dharma ne humanity is the religion amaga nu china ba je machi dagi he dharma kari le ke ba dharma ki da hana ba du dharma ko bro madu dharma da based over party agoi madu ya ba thok de Indian constitution na su yate madu lana season na ga Sandok na ay ko'y masin ng maragta nung sina na hukam jali ba do huday ko'y chamtok batay huday ko'y mangan batay bako'y bulengag pahin na batay ito na Nationalist Congress Party lasing na Congress ay ito Congress asing batir batar ba di Nationalist Congress Party democratically formed to ba leader yang na batiksar ba Masih ma ori ba Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji da ki bawo da mang na ikai kunarik ba adu ma Maharashtra da mari rak mangarak chief minister na ba adu na president oi ba adu ma party ni Sharad Pawar ji hari ba se yam na batik magul lei ba power lei ba achum bachat ba party chibu leader amne naman sembi ba madu sukari tam ni sembi Sonia Gandhi ba foreigner mana ai koi ki lebak se Prime Minister Rekudar di asukam na koi praja le jibu matik sabu mayam se PGB ka dei lebak na koi sibu matik sabu mi dali tra foreign da kin bi mo wonga ga madu ne hada lebak pai ki ne hada di koi ijat kan da ya da bra ijat kan ham thokra hai tra praja ki da nation ki da party ma maming thoni congress ne du moi ki ni madu ki maming do nationalist congress party ai ke praja ki da phone ba aduna mayam punamak se uji yamna ingnajeningi yamna hainingai lei adubu akoi uji akoi ki respected chief guest nasi pride visit kidok ni mayam unaning magi da mapam sidi daina bhagu bujarak pani yamna ngangaga matam loro bodi magi pride ki sidol horin kai na bokai ko bi ai ma so mukha nganging madu lei bilina ngang na ki matam bija baglo na matang sida ai tension jage Dr. Jers ti haukipu mayam thagat piro hai bache mayam mapam daina request of the thank you
yamna maru oi kraba sada rupa de ki maman lai kraba wa hai biku khuding na
Manipur State NCP President Mr. Soram Obama Singh, the candidate of 59 Saikot Assembly Constituency, Dr. George T. Okit, Manipur State NCP General Secretary Mr. Gopi, Manipur State NCP Secretary Mr. VL, Mr. the Chairman of the Core Committee Jeon Thang, Convener cum spokesperson of 59 Saikot Assembly Constituency Mr. Hans Hongboy, the other dignitaries on the dais, the members of print and electronic media, respected the youth and the women of 59 Saikot Assembly constituency. First of all, I congratulate Dr. George for having such a good election public meeting in a short span of time. Manipur and 59 Saikot Assembly constituency is going for a poll, going for an election on 28th of February. This election will decide the future of Manipur. This election will decide the future of the youth of Manipur. This election will decide the future of empowering the women. And this election will decide the future of the development of Manipur and 59 Saikot Assembly constituency. Friends, the nation is passing through a very difficult time, a very unprecedented time, because the nation and the globe is passing through Corona pandemic. For last 2 years, due to Corona, many families, they have lost their near and dear people. Due to Corona, the economy of this nation and the economy of Manipur has been derailed. Crores of youth, they have lost their job. The small scale industries, medium industry and businesses have been closed down. The educational institutions was closed down for last 2 years. And during this time, the way central government and the Manipur state government would have handled the situation, they did not do that. Honorable Prime Minister visited Manipur a couple of days back, and from the dais, the Chief Minister of Manipur, Mr. N. Biren Singh, while addressing the state, said that if our Prime Minister would have been not there, we would have all died due to pandemic. But this is not correct. The Prime Minister should not take the credit. The Chief Minister should not take the credit. If today you and I are alive, pandemic time, it is just because of our scientists, our doctors, our nurses, and our frontline workers. The clap should be for them. You should applaud for our doctors, for our scientists who could invent the vaccination in a very short span of time. And due to that vaccine, today you and we are alive. During this pandemic, more than 1,000 doctors, they sacrificed their life to keep us alive. Number of nurses, security forces, they lost their lives. Friends, this assembly election is very important for Manipur. Today, the inflation has reached to its peak. The essential commodities have become expensive. The petrol and diesel prices has gone up. And I'm telling you, on 5th of March, you have elections in 2 phases, Manipur. 28th of February and 5th of March. Once this 2 phases elections are over, you will see the petrol and diesel prices are going to shoot up again. It is going to shoot up again, and the prices of essential commodities are going to go up once again. I would like to ask the Honorable Prime Minister from this dais and the Chief Minister of Manipur that what you are doing to control the prices of diesel and petrol. Why not the essential commodities prices are under control? Why not the inflation is under control? How a common man can live? How he can survive? This is a question that NCP would like to ask the Honorable Chief Minister and the Honorable Prime Minister from this dais. NCP always stood by the Manipur, always stood by NCP. On the contrary, the entire Northeast states, they have always stood by NCP. And our National President, Honorable Shri Sharad Pawar, his ideology has been accepted by the people of Manipur and Northeast. In past, you have elected the NCP MLAs from Manipur. You always supported NCP because the policies of NCP, I talk about when Honorable Sharad Pawar was Defence Minister of Government of India, he gave empowering the young women in army. Army today, if the young women are getting opportunity for job in army, it was started when Sharad Pawar, the NCP National President, was Defence Minister of India. When he was Chief Minister, 4-time Chief Minister of State of Maharashtra, again he empowered the women. empowered the women by giving 50% reservation in local self-government. When you talk about local self-government, means panchayat, district council, corporation. These are the places in Maharashtra where women are given 50% reservation. His ideology that women should be empowered. And today I see the majority of women, wherever, whichever constituency I have visited in last 4 or 5 days, I have seen the attendance of women in a large number. Friends, India today, this constituency falls in a rural part of Manipur, the outer Manipur, the border of outer Manipur. And here, our farmers, when you talk about India, when you talk about northeast states, when you talk about Manipur, the farmers, they play a very important role. The agriculture gives a major support to our GDP. But few months back, you must have seen on television, the entire nation saw that the central government, the BJP government, they brought 3 rules, 3 ordinances which are not in favor of farmer, which was not in favor of farmer. The farmers, they were doing agitation on Punjab border, Haryana border and Delhi border for 1 year. For 1 year the farmers were saying, the farmer of this country, that we don't want those 3 new rules, new ordinance, new act which BJP government, central government got. The farmers of this country was opposing. But Modi ji did not listen to them. The central government did not listen to them. And the agitation went on for 1 year. And during the agitation, round about 700 farmers, they lost their life. Still, the central government and Honorable Prime Minister did not repeal the law. Ultimately, when there was an election announced in the 5 states, including UP, and BJP felt that in UP we may get defeated. Because of this new law, which was not in favor of farmers, and then he repealed, he took the new law, he repealed it. But the NCP would like to ask the central government if this decision you would have taken at the beginning, so the 700 farmers, those who lost their life due to this agitation. Friends, when you talk about this constituency, Jackpot constituency, today we have given you a very young, a dynamic candidate by the name of Dr. George Hawking, who's committed to this constituency. When he approached NCP to express his desire to contest, and when I went through his biodata, the work which he has done for this constituency, it was amazing. He is in touch with every voters of the Jaipur Assembly constituency. she has been carrying out for last many years. People, what they do when the election comes, they come to you for the vote. And once they get elected, then 5 years they are not seen. 5 years they are not seen. And in this Jaigot Scheduled Tribe Assembly constituency, the sitting MLA, who's there for last 30 years, when I was coming to this venue by my vehicle in the morning today, I saw the road, the condition of the road, which was very bad. 30 years a local MLA cannot do this. A road could not construct and give a good road to the local people, then you should understand. A person who could not even do one road here, what he will do in future. 30 years, enough is enough. Now we have Dr. George. Dr. George, who's young, who's dynamic, who's educated, and who wants to do something good for this constituency. The NCP is of the opinion that we should protect the right of our Scheduled Tribe. Scheduled Tribe, they are the backbone of rural economy. When you talk about the rural economy, it is the Scheduled Tribe who's the strength of the rural economy. And NCP is committed. Honorable Sharad Pawar is committed to protect the interest of Scheduled Tribe community. It's not only Scheduled Tribe. When you talk about Scheduled Caste, OBC, women empowerment, giving strength to the youth, and even people of the upper caste, he believes in development, a balanced development. Today, in Manipur, the airport at Imphal, the Imphal airport, the status to the Imphal airport of international airport was given by NCP when UPA government was in Delhi and when Honorable Praful Patel was Civil Aviation Minister of NCP. He gave the status of international airport of Imphal to the Imphal airport. And you know the connectivity. If you want to develop the state, you should have a good road connectivity, you should have a good air connectivity, and you should have a good water connectivity. If this is done, that state will definitely progress. I was mentioning about the agriculture, about our farmers. When Sharad Pawar was Agriculture Minister of this nation, of India, he waived off the loans of entire farmers of this country, those who had taken the loan and could not repay, and due to that they used to commit suicides, which we read in the newspaper. But when he became the agriculture minister, he waived off 68,000 crore rupees of loan of all the farmers of this nation, including Manipur farmers. So these are the policies, ideology of NCP. I have come here to request you, to appeal you on behalf of our National President, Honorable Sharad Pawar, on behalf of our National General Secretary in charge of Northeast, Shri Praful Patel, that on 28th of February, 28th of February, NCP has given you a promising candidate. A promising candidate. NCP has given you a promising candidate. And it is now your duty. It is now your duty that you should come out of the house on 28th, go to the polling station, and fortunately, on EVM machine, when you're going to cast your vote, the EVM machine, the first name on EVM machine, suppose there are 10 candidates from this constituency, 8 candidates. So the first name is of Dr. George Hakim. The first name is a good omen. So on the EVM machine, he's the clock. You know the symbol of NCP? No, it did not reach to me. Do you know the symbol of NCP? Yeah, can you tell me what is it? Can you tell me what is it? It is Sanna, the clock. So friends, you have to, on 28th, you have to press the button of Sanna. You have to press the button of Sanna, and on 10th of March, when the counting will take place, on 10th of March, as he's on number 1 on ballot machine, EVM, and when the counting will happen, he should be number 1 as a victorious Dr. George. With this, I take your leave. Jai Hind, Jai Manipur.
We appreciate Honorable Sri Narendra Verma for such an inspiring message for oneself and for ourselves. It's our prayer to
Dr. George ahi. Mi tupi ahi amo. Mi zo mi gente mi daga nupi papi mi neo hi milian himale ahun huna tu biao the ilum the utan dara mo mi zo te mi gente te dara om the ya ka lai sang pe pe rahi de lam pu hoi chila
Don't give up. Lumangangay na siyempre. After the speech would be followed by special number from Ngangay Tangnom.
Gamla na mali nga! Sila chi gamla damnan chi diyo ho. Gamla na mali nga! Gamla na mali nga! Gamla na mali nga! Damle dam! Damle dam! Damle dam! Respected Shri Narendra Vermaji, respected Shri Ibozaima, President, Nationalist Congress Party, Manipur State, and other dignitaries, thank you very much for this historic occasion where you have kindly made your presence. So pure na te ho. Election na din ko nilinningar hiniin. Horiang mola kakalin pakay patin henga. Kilhando na kabolin. Kung kumsuni tunya na masangawa ka din hi pakay patin tangwa inuman. Mihon. Sokol kang talay kisol pivin. Mihon sokol kisol pivin. Eo Christian sa atin bang. Yung sing Abraham patin, Jacob patin, Isaac patin, kisol pivin. Sa ikon konstitusya, unang malho. Unang minority ho henga. At siya hasom le halisungin ang hongpenin veja kagason nita una malho una minority ho na ho representative kahida kag so sekati. Thank you. Na ho adi ka tutunga hikikat to election katene hikatin. Judas Iscariot Jesus Christa siyang som tumazo doy. Tunin sa ko na una malhole minority ho. Min vo tahe ta to nom na nayo. Judas Iscariot chu sa Jesus Christa siyang som tumazo ro mga nakito ro bahile. So pi una ho na kamo. So chan na le. Ni ko ba na mo lo dingohi. Cycle constituency candidate Miguel Omen. Cycle constituency unamal ho inso na chonchu na naupao na sopipao na chapao da to chos kay bukahi. Unamal ho le na inso na ba kung lunin kachut pa na lo muna kasino kan solin. Kasino naging kachut pa na lawa kasopi ka na ho kan solin. Unaw cycle na malho na injaw sewa konglut hi 59 cycle constituency a candidate khalle asope hon apol history ati nga ama sa pene tunin sumpha kana ki jodo community ihidi mo bahile kunum khumala koi mai koi bolo dingo hi minority le una malho Tune inno ni ton hiao jong le chun 59 cycle constituency ilor hinowa jong le ilor hinowa jong le kada tha chum lo ni hi ve kami ni hi ning kumin tu yang ha ta e bua hing hi ve so tu le nau te ho unang multela chem ho Saikona cheng le khutam pi hoin. Irrigation problems and water supply system lutapoin. Hali chosa ho athe na dingin tuyam tapoi. BJP candidate pa ko ma achevin. Adon tapove. NCP candidate pa ko ma achevin. Adon pove. Congress candidate pa ko ma achevin adon pove. Dr. George
ti ho kip ko ma chiu jong le ni pi phachum de ma sum nei lo ti vin ahung o vin wang ahung ve vin kin ka sim ding a hi ka ti bok lu ya pipe long sum nei lo pen pa in farmer so le unaw mal ho le kim ve la cheng ho ngai lu na jalin pipe long ka to in tu ne in so pi ule na ngul te le kim ve la cheng ho in bui ne ta ve pakai pakai tang wa lungan lockdown pandemic sum la ya koi ham na kho wa en chang hong koi ham na kam so wa ti kon la ya pipe long na cpo so pi ule na te ho
nang bong na he po
Gampi mol te ho, so pi ule na te ho public representative sai ko na pa na don lo la yo MLA candidate di nga ki phon do no wa koi ban na khusmo wa chut lo la ya en chang me chaki na kho wa en puluk ban na na pau da to George kai 70 bags of rice was given to Gampi Mall. Today, election ay panin, sulat by punglat sa initiative. Normal lie, ihasal layo, ikam sumugod laya, nagyan daw, nasopi pao, nanaw pao, naupaw, naloy pao, Dr. George, tunya at bola ni subil diwang. Saidan Hawk, unaw Saidan Hawk ko makasayin. Saidan Hills historical place hi. Hisi atu tourist spot Saidan ahi bolo wahile. Kum khanazong in terms of gross income generated boarding wahin. Fanoy lay na tourist attraction. Saiko na imuna din uso Saidan Hills ahi kati. Hisi sun tunay chain jong unaw Saidan ko koma kasayin. First installment na patilong sinay lo ilo hinawahile. 2 crores first installment na Saidan na tourist spot po na din nga kapili nga hita ka sa ipacho. Tuni na mo hong tabeng kya do hanta kapundo kinahi. Gampi mo lapihi ay kaya pa natin doon lo time. For the first time, media and newspaper ho kapuya Molwai pele tangnom lampi media ho kapuya kakapdo atuni ko concern authority hoin e problemo ahead to kaimain unaw sini saikot ya saite gampi molle tangnom ka ngai lucha ka na bolchu tunin unaw gampi mol ho tangnom hoin lumset and nigel ropi tan he no wa ka pundo kinahi sama si pare the boy. Today, if you know, 2022, Zawahe, Ebol here, Popowahele, if you know, I'm destroy the building over here. Today, it comes to Mova. Tinno me, so no me, how so given, gets a building in Gina Nevin, do not say no joke. Ekam suwa tinnoy mi hohe. Amo hohe na jel do lo wa ko chu. Ekam suwa ikhel na hinse lumhan itiwa hele. A responsibility le amo po na hi dunya aver ke phano hitaita amo ko man ka se hi. BJP sarkar NCP sarkar BJP party NCP party le adang-dang ho, Congress, kasay tayo na belbelin. Eho, Manipura Christian Tet Umkot Taylor din party hi BJP hi. NCP in, tutsugin, akapin bol nawa, agenda number 1 ako yung so. Kyon, government kasi popowahil at mitap teho, tinghang niya kiso na din apan kala din ho hiti party hi siya. Kui jong le NCP pita po po chu gam cho to hita ila dingahi BJP ko mani loham ache sa kumwa sunga lungmong mo ayum now BJP sarkar loham gam sunga Forest Reserve, Farmers of Sugan Taina, Paya is your wile, foreigner Tabangayum now. Foreigner is to not BJP Loha. Apuila Nimohi, Darip Song again, hello, Hams of out there. 59 cycle constantia voter Joseph the heading Mawa Kasay Numjo. The clock is ticking. 28 niyahin. Kuy ni pisayhan lang isang le. Indian Constitution in. Vote kat sumatanay na napihi. Kuy manapi, son loading. Hang santa NCP punglim sa nalima na natatay teding ohita na komba katawi. Gamudo na rin ihosaw sihi. Ibisang sewa mo po hive. Kuy matasan din ang tapoy. Timno na ho ang tunay ang nilhektahan. Timno na ho ang tunay ang jong na nasaydahan. Mipia lang asim talaga. Nang kaya kigyan hoin. Jong na namin tusaydahan. BJP government no ya. Yung nan naga cookie tribal hoin. Isosan na niyo ang mamampoy. Tunin. Mundi na ang sopyo na naute ho. Sum ka na ipoy, pai ka na ipoy. Kan tay hasa ka hi. Ahin la. Cycle constantia change and reform dun na rin nga. Ka-service, to kakibota na. Zer suma desisyon na kalaa. Nahozaw si Bapol rin nga kung kikat doon na hi. Avelo ni happy even lang. Tunin na ilaw tsaga isang len. Mihemi nakira pin bonge ako na pasahay pin hungke doa tingga agahay pin ke doa hiso pure naute ho mihohoy sunga ko na MLA contractor ho ako na public representative kisim do apwa pa ako na MLA ho ako na public representative umdinga hi itiwa last 30 years sa kinin tayo nga ba ilosam nung ba dunia hai highly educated na nigelo hile knowledge le kahansan na pa he lungsita assembly kapulot ding na dingin nisana wintana ko ba katao di Manipur assembly gisa ding ampoy public in daw ba hile right Manipulit niya ka nung nuksay na tayo taka na hi. Kasi ang nalapirin siya sa hi. Kung kite, nang naga tribal, mal, miso, iyo community, daw na asyan niya, suki po no ahile, kasi ang nala, honorable chief minister rin si kasi na hi. Turi kitin na siya mawin. Kami hudi ho, mi huraw di ho. Gitsat na yung ngay po'y. Patin ni hola nga panahile. Patin mi hivin, gitsat din ang po'y. Tingnan niya ito na yung jawla namin milhem hivin. Hong sa ito na yung nakoma, hay kumana ko na order mo. Gitsat hivin. Mipi jawla paray ta po'y. Gamla na ba, akitalo jawla. Akita pagkakati kereng do gamle nam ki hu dinga sacrifice ki bole mona na sangan lang jong le gamle na mo hu dinga kita do itafe tunin ibono vinung sitan din ko mo din 28 September February ni le polling bo jaw siya hasan na nayawin NCP Pung sanali mana yung taksi dingo. March 10 nila. Gamna nama dinga kita do. Worker jaw se, voter jaw se. Ipan ko mo wa ilolin now. News inay kom dingo hi. Mulai pala cycle na kalunin. Ilson kasunin. At si Pateo, at sa Pateo. Si kay Pangjaw si NCP apitaw na hi patin tangwa nung langkay ho gizo no tingle amit pito thayang 2022 koi mangol talohin koi pe de ham te ke do hi Judas Iscariot chu Jesus Christa azo do at zo chun akishi na hi kizo do kiti kishi na no zo hi tunin isi kizo do na hi public kusuma cheng ho vote nei ho apang poverty ka za sin pakai patin thang vai nong han tunin fearless kichana nei lo wa 28 February ni le Tisan long han lang yung long tahan itamang hunding han lang yung le itamang huna din nga NCP kung 5 vote din nga nabono wala siya din ohin tunin mong tinaong so pure na te ho lungsetain tutungahin gamna nam tutunga hulo chu hulo hetai tutunga bolo chu bolo hetai azil chu mi te ho hin ahong lungdim kunga sunga he itinama jong le inui manggo no hin hichu hulo na ringa chu 28 February hi cancellation ho hin hiya chu judgment day ka ti hi so pure na te ho judgment day hi na vote khanin inama wa hulo te hi tunin phong le chang sei po hi te so pure na unaw mal ho na ko ma wa no representative ka hi ti a avela ka sei hitai unaw minority adam ho zong no representative ka hi ta avela ka sei hitai tunin thichana no ma wa 20 ni le NCP a vote na pe go no hi te ti ka ta sanin na chuma wa ki pa thu ka sei nei boy mizo se decision ala hitai March 10 ni le pakai pathin lo pin ti kam song hu do na ding wa NCP gal zo ding hi ni se chun tu ne hin lung ti mo wa ki tim na le lo tin e kam le na mo i hu lo wa hele a hu din koi mam ta poi ti na ta san naw su le na vil lang lung sim ta in Dr. George tu chunga candidate hi poi na ho zo se no zo sin na bon wa candidate na hi ve so tu na te ho pathenin in Veventin Abraham Patin Jacob Patin Isaac Patinin don lo dai lo wa te isung tu wa sei ding talo te fourth class citizen na ki koi te zala ya ichanu teo wangam na lo Manipur isa pate hawa kay ngalam kehen na lo Manipur ilam kai hawa ki zo do now Manipur Jingnoy mi ho zen jom sum na pai leadership incontrollable now Manipur ahin pakai patin hingsing Abraham patin Jacob patin hinve intin vol hading holung suma tuil sa intin ikang le inamo kile na dingin mijaw sen anong kitsuma ate akita na tutsungin tong dotahan kakipae pakai patin pakai
Hello. Tuni mi hisa hilai munai pri khom wa pathe chang ba in helam leise ke vai po na ding thu a lunggel sei kom na hi hen na hi lo le malama e program de te ho ga na hi zong le pathe na pan lo wa hi le i ma cha hi the om de po in lung khat na ko ni hung su loi o ti la hin sai ta esa dua nunga hineu ho ki tanga ki batu sevin aveli mi pi hon kutka bank ki de ki bi hin ai bang aneu nai tin ka pom tiwanan bo lo diu he om
Kalau Chamharahun Sakat.
Hello. Gazo iba kayo Jesu ina sa ako man de patin lo pineding. Tunin sila hi ngai dwa hi de lung khat ta khat na tin ting le gala ki zoge ye ba sa na hi. Hello.
C-O-N-U-T. Ipiham Zubi. Nale. Kadai board kinute. 1, 2, 3. C-O-C-O-N-U-T. Zubi. Titu intun speed sliding in pulan loisa pakang biye.
Dr. George Minga Tapo po Sibay kong buktiyan ni Rose Kay say ko Kangwa Mana George Alungay daw mano say ko Laikan ka tuk kinoma Amaong sila ka noma Oy sun kumhin Ako kuha din sa kapoy takkom kan na kung kan hong ron takno di man sa tel ang kan na hiyong din. Ilaya sa ratong ay komisay ko video ko man na. Jungang tukan na uzor si lanay lop ko ka. Namchitang hay choy tuli nga. Hungsu mihar sa hay mi baydang tadi nga hungsu. Trong kamrimot milaw na atura ngam acan ngam mihui sende hindi manati hit juni laya ju hipo hizini ti hit investing lati masan ko lam thugang thil rose oi suni hin uzos hiya hui sen dan hit kaloma mi harsa mi baidam hai ta dingin Hingin naitam na inotam di Yesu tapa hinga hungin pe nang ni hai ta di nga hungin pe ni di kay heseng lati kan sa no muktewa ne oi sun ya hingang choi tu mi hoi sen mi har sa mi bai dong hai ta di nga sungam mi remi tu ko ba hilai hungai po po thal san non la zer khel la ka tu ta ngoài bố he ati tan hilang de mai thui tu han vot panga sengin pen la chu sang chung me ai na ating sa le la thei to pu ngui ti wa mi haru sa mi bai dong hai nang kai ti lo wa thui tu he nga hungin pe he Pathin Minh cho mình thầy tao pun la thì cái việc trả nôm bậc thế vậy này, càn sân lo thầy tao pa, rồi bol sang à, pun tôi thì cháu hiện tại lại hiện, nang đi ở cháu không đi lâu in rule lại quay u lên nào, in trên hai, Kilsan la, NCP puzor si he, sanalim he, tu khoma chuk sengilla ti kan bin sa no bok chewa ne thei to ai pu tan ni chun he ngam mi he mi hi ai ni lai hin chui tu dinga hung ngam hi trong ngam hi kala hin no a tu ngam hi kala hin bok no a ai chui tu ding in ram len nam chung tu khang kan tia chu sum dong na business na nan mi mang bong ta lai vai sun ni hin thang thar hai thang ro la hun ta ti hin thel la nang ni hai kai ni hai ti un ta lo hin la ri ma tin phuk ta lo hin ke pen thang tan la no mo ma ni pu jor si he thei to pin har satam bai dong tam lom tam tap tam chui tu ani athi nani ti hi sing la ti ka nom boka nang ni hai mi har sai mi bai dong hai kai ni hai mi har sai bai dong hai ama khom mi har sai mi bai dong hing hai mi ai kan san propani chun ji tin am ta ngai ta tuin thang thar varahunta thang thang hunta ti hin khia thầy to pa ke pen thang senga ban sak ban thang thầy to phila mi har sa mi bai dong hai ni hai ta dinga hungin pesu ke nang ni ta ding kai ni ta ding ti na ma hi troi ton thangin la ka ma na ti ang deu nang ni ta ding ani nang ni kui kha MLA ding ni ti kha hesseng la ti kan cha nong bok chewa ne thang tha ngai tiu ke pen tha ngai tiu thang ro lai tiu to tha ngai tiu nang ni kai ni tium ta lawin thang tha ma hun ta va ra hun ta ti kha la hai khaman lo ko ka ala pu ri man ni lo na atoma tong ri wat tin ni lo thang tha ma hun ta ti he ata krama ke pen thang ding in tuel khoma pu jors NCP he mo tlang seng ding kong fil chewa ne hun ro sa
Paung tain tui ni ko he cycle saninga conscience mi te ho tu le ajit ave ya ama mi te ho tui na wa kang din te ji hin pachin le cycle sunga om doctor jo sa ga na hung jo si sunga te pa to ka se yin te pa wa sanan ka pu ji lam kan di thế rồi cái mà anh ấy cái gì đấy sinh hoạt còn sinh sinh hoạt là lấy quạt phải mua hậu sắp mua cái gì thì khi sinh hoạt là phát triển và sai quạt là thông sẽ hâm thì chú tu là sai quạt còn sinh sa uống nào ho tu lệ cùng gia đình anh ha sa minority sinh hoạt còn sinh chi sinh hoạt ôm số bị ho yêu nào họ mà cho nên lâu ta đâu cũng kỳ hiệu này cũng rất hạ sân ở trong tu na nhân thì hạ sapa ông đi qua coi chi ham thì tu nhìn nhau sẽ cái này công việc của nó ama hin khăn khuôn thổi có sân thổi chính trong vòng này politics trên nền đàn achi sa pa sa Bố thằng khăn lần, bố hồn mang, bố dính lên, bố bùi là thang, phó đi một chân quầy mà chạy. Tiếc sẽ làm quầy. Mình phí ta thì ngô cách sẽ bị vô đặc biệt. Khi chứ lúc như chuẩn, tôi đi in, sai có sân ngà, isa bảo, inaw bảo, đi ngà cái gì. Ai in phí bà, heo, heo bà. Cái đó, gamle na martin le cycle san na minority gan the holding in kam ki pero tai ati asu ken no phathe kan boy phathe ka bo na sma tu na hi public meeting le asian meeting a Central National Congress Party ho dunia chunang gam ya satju ang lung sil ha satju na ho le Ikamu inamu huding dano le, airo le, voli peti dan tia, una hi, keno neo kan. Singa konsen dong le, politics hi, aki sial tai ya kan se pa no setan tule ang ho center apa ang ho no setan sise bisin ko boy kita ya chu sai ko na ini betul ho pun ho hi ikai dari tihi himle na ho sila na ho thalo na ho bile na kanila ko dinan lang som ninom le Dr. Jones too government center reform on hesu kaita wai bol khat chi de wa sun tuni ikipawang wa isama ko ngasmari ikan tinau kile de ikan pulo he bisu khalahi anina ikai na lu gamna le mare he ta ale asuma hoy sumna pa ya ho de ko ibor man chu khat chi isu kem bisa leu le hel atol kari democracy ko ma ho ke society de e ma ho rai ni ke lo ya chu development ang lu ke lo e eu he lu ngai e lo ke ran chon mai minority psycho sign sunga ho isu ko ma me hi be ani sana ganti ha so tingna nga saga ganti ho hoa men long lo ni ke lo ho te lo ong ding ho te na ding ti ho ani na wo in pi atu na ilo rin na lu cho singat konsensi kai wa psycho na singat ni hol at sai na psycho na zo ei mi ti lo kan di ku tu akai ni ta ti ka po lo no makan si tu ai we anu nu ne he Nuri emosional po be. Hito, wag na meeting na ito mga psycho sa nga ganti hasa Dr. Jose na eho na kitiro hi. Miham pada kanila kat na tungro tawe ti kan poloy kaki pa isa tutante.
Hello. Anh ơi cha na đình độ thầy đã công dính và thêm cả thằng vậy và thêm vợ chồng đình năng lệ kỳ làm gheo từ trường sinh bất ai kinh sao buộc là lệ hậu đã nắng lệ cây ghé thế ta cài cùng thế lâu thứ thì cũng sâu sẽ đi qua nàn suy để lâu sa tan thêm yêu cái tin chân chúa luôn ôi thế nắng cái cây kéo qua cài cùng lâu thứ khi cũng sâu sẽ đi qua nàn suy đến lâu sa tan thêm yêu cái tin chân chúa luôn ôi
Good day, beauty. Ipamin nung ahat kimse. Jisong ting le la hat ni ngai ki dingo hindin ji ai sa ting ni men nung ahat kimya hokip ani ki hindin ka hesai.
Ama sa pente ni tabang pat APO kwa patien thangwa na kan pimasan ni PO Azose pu Dr. George NCP candidate 59 Saikot constituency ngai lut na sala pat man tam ta inda ha to le tham stiang le bowling tin poi mo ta inda ha chlaya program lo ni sa Azose na bon sa win masan sipai kan bowling Tutam kita ingai na tawin, ken saw kita ayin sa ikong kating. Wala na din, sa isa ng masanga panin, abang kumkada na tayo sa yung tawin, abang sanila tumkay imun, abang haptakat tayo imun, nizong le ito o gawhi, abang lungding, February som niligit nahin. Ina to o zo, si ipo kom din ko, nai sa kanay masangawa, nini, nitumbaw abatain. Mipi o zo, si ito na akin zong, NCP महिला होजो से थकेला मिपीते होतुना होमजो से कंटीम न नोमचु ang longding tarik som ni legit lehin ivon man luta uchu boina hasan na izat muzong no ipar hogs pisuwa mutin hije wat pung sana simbol lehin ivon man luta upeche uteti chuken zong nude ho mahila hozo se thakela avela pathimina kantim nei ve ka ipae
GP Saikot about ini kikin bidin ni kikin hexon hi. Hello. Longgol ki kay bangin ki hangil delu te tinan sang. Hello. na tiang song ka ay no na inki ko muti kan nong tut sut kay chut na lai son song nam lai son kan mit sin ni kay mit sin ni ka po sang song kay po sang
We want the partner to cancel the closing prayer tingin prevent the become this macam tunggu apa yang ini video ini kita saw.
Kipamin Tuni NCP public meeting Zanha anaki kung program tu nidan phata sai thi yung zalu le program ki pamaki pat achai chan gaya pon thota eyung ha pi ho chunga ama se pengin ki pa thu ken pungin he ke hi borok theng sei ka hi ta en ama san tuni kingo na second team NCP langa hong kono ai in sule state thalenga hong ai sule House upa ho CSO ho sule munchom choma kiloi khom na nei ho sule NCP supporter area a unit a branch kinahong ho workers ho sule tuni ni khwakin go na media panel ho tuni ni khwakin gon to morso ai theina dinga work allotment na to mo puding ikipi na ho ai in charge ho sao lang hian lang mes lang hian lang program making committee lang hian lang sule traffic lang gari park na ding buipi youth wing ho hian lang sule lam som soma anikisan ho tuni public meeting kingo na akimin pa hian lang akimin pa lo hoi jong le nabon chawa nang na hung zala kingo lo linga abzalin na chung chiwa Dr. George D. Hawkip NCP 59 Saikot Chalhengle Tuni Public Meeting Organizing Committee Sile Tangin na chung chiwa ki pathu kain pungi le tuahi ikilo ki chai dinga hitain idamule ni thumbo umtan pakai pathin damutin Indian Constitution in mihim khanin abu nei chunga koi macha tha nei thilo ding ti adult franchise atiwin tarik som ni lagek ni zinglam punggin aki panding ai en pakai pathin ko ma taw na mga koyam tu chunga gamna nam hu ding hi ti yung kipi daw to kinanin hijin khuni le nagot man luta chun khang tha te ho kuki te khut future din ikhumadi wi nang khun aking ame nabon aking ame kabon aking ame ti tuni khwa public meeting ahung kalsong so piu la naw te ho jaw se chunga tim na ka hin nei nei chule achai na in mihima ki hiin kille bunga program ki go nga hiin organizing committee hoin bol khel bol hinglal seival sei khel omle ki ngai damutin adi in tunia hin pasal ho yang kan min phat hei po in prayer team langa ho hiin ai pi chu yang le azang samin hin man kating ipikil ai khom la hian lang support la mataloi jangle tuni ni ko tin ko na contribution donation leo cha hin pi ho hi jangle agam dal cha na chung chi wa ki pa thu ki phongzo poi hi jangle itil phabolo pakai pathin in ahesinge ti hi vorok theng seina a kakum khana chan suhin tin NCP dam sonan pakai pathin in NCP pu Dr. George Tio Gip gam nanam hu dingin tungdua tahan kaki pa
Reverend Pitham Phat ahin kilading zinglain he sa kha chu hi le program ki chaiting le asar so koi ma in lang chi lawa chilai tu ni ki man chana hon ho hi phil hading azole asung su thing de he ti chu he sa na hung ki nei hi
là tàu đàn hộp tiến tàu mà sang luôn khát đèn đó đi khát cái gì nô mình mà dù chú làm cài phải là ngang hồ chú con là mấy người hồ chú cũng là lại lẽ mà hồ hết thì là cái gì nô mình nó chỉ ta mình mà hồ chỉ ta dùng lẽ sự cái hồ chú mà hi sự ba đường qua hi đi thung bộ này ta mình đi thung sungai amayong kajiat sa sunyong eho yang dam này này thì là điểm thì là ngã tàu tin tarik som Mars tarik som là result ki patai mu thì là điểm dong patin ko mana ruk si tin eho ni mai bol thei ko win ka tàu masana ka sei nom chu Hudson Taylor ki pan hi ki masai nahi put kan bol nom nahi Hudson Taylor himself pawin when we walk when we pray God walks atin na tei parwa da chu e hon nai to teng lấy tong vin i tong so ke yun tau nei nei teng ulat pathin na to hi ya chu e hon sim nei povin mi nei povin thali nei povin eo sel na eo kinep na tu pakai pathin hi tun pathin ko ma pan pinatu mu te ma hong tau ni pathin na cham kim deu si hong kun na ke ho deu se ka hong kun do nau le ka le hum kit na diu wa na hom ka pau thin ta pakai pathin ko ki pa ta ngeu nei pakai tu ni in lam chom worker ho chief agent ho hin chairman secretary